Welcome to St Andrew's Presbyterian, Morwell. I'm John Higgins, and this video is the next in the series demonstrating the wonderful sounds of this historic and heritage-listed 1873 Speechly and Ingram pipe organ. And now I'd like to explore some of the chorus possibilities that this organ can provide. Even though it is a relatively small two-manual English instrument, there are a number of creative possibilities which, depending on your taste, may or may not be authentic, but are nevertheless possibilities for variety. And when we consider one of the primary functions of this instrument is accompanying the singing and the worship for church services, it's important to consider that the sound is sufficiently loud enough to provide a lead for the singing, but also to me it's very important to provide variety and interest for the congregation. So it would be very easy and simplistic to just pull out the 8-foot open diapason 4-foot principal and the mixture, which is a 2 2/3 and 2-foot pitches together. It would be easy to pull out those 3 stops and just play every line of the hymn with the same registration. But there are some other possibilities which I'd like to demonstrate. So if we take the wonderful hymn, Praise My Soul, the King of Heaven, I'll demonstrate that. So we'll begin first with the great chorus, which is 8-foot open diapason, 4-foot principal and the mixture. I have the 16-foot board on in the pedals and the great pedal coupler, which is essential as the board on is the only stop on the pedal organ, which is quite typical of small English instruments. Clear and strong sound for leading the singing. What are some of the other possibilities? For example, if we remove the 8-foot open diapason and add the 8-foot clarabelle, this provides a slightly less strong and round sound. It's a little bit lighter chorus. An even lighter chorus possibility is obtained by coupling the swell to the grate, and on the swell I have the 8-foot open diapason and the 4-foot Gems horn, and on the grate I'll have the 4-foot principal, the mixture and the 8-foot gamba. And this provides a much lighter 8-foot tone again for an even lighter and very bright and clear chorus. And that, of course, can be contrasted, for example, for the second verse of the hymn. If we remove the mixture and the 4-foot principal and bring out all of the wonderful round and luscious 8-foot stops on the grate, which is the open diapason, clarabella and gamba. And now you'll hear a totally different sounding chorus. we have there a number of possibilities that can be used.